Hey Bookwormies. So new video, this is super spontaneous, but whatever. But first of all, before I go into this, guys, I got my grades for the third semester. Okay, let me explain. My school year is separated into 3 semesters. First semester is from September to December. Second semester is January to April-ish, and then the third semester, which is the shortest one, and usually second one is the hardest one, but whatever. But obviously here are the hardest subjects, but whatever. Topics. The third semester is from end of April to June, and I still have a week left of school, but we got the grades for the third semester. All that's left is to get the final yearly grade, but they just came out a few seconds ago, and guys, I'm so proud of myself. I kind of know what my final grade will be, but the semester grade, I'm so proud of myself because some of these subjects are really hard for me, like Spanish class, because it's for natives and I'm not a native, clearly, and I did amazing in my opinion because yes. And then also math doesn't come easy for me. Obviously physics and chemistry and biology I didn't do as good, but I still really did good. But math I'm so proud of. Math and Spanish are probably the ones that I'm most proud of, the grades. Just gotta say that. So that's kind of the whole idea, guys. That's all I really wanted to say. I know that's super long thing, but I'm just so proud, and now I just can stop worrying. All I have to worry about is the final grade, which I already know. Even with how good I did this semester, it doesn't change much the fact for the final grade because I already know it's gonna happen. Also, just a few seconds, my friend just texted me, oh my god, guys, the final grade is out, and then I'm here painting my nails. But I finished them. They're just these pink ones. I'm not really good at painting nails, and obviously the right hand doesn't look as good, but that's okay. The thumb looks kind of eh, but it's okay because I have leftover glue because I tried to do stick-on nails, didn't work. Anyways, guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is spontaneous because yesterday I finished what was it called? Oh yeah, Rock Paper Scissors by Alice Feeney, something that I've wanted to read for a long time, and I finally decided to read it, and I loved the book. I truly loved it. It was really good. I gave it 4.75 stars. But then I was like, what do I read now? I have no idea. No freaking idea. Nothing. So I was just like, you know what I should do? I should force my friends to choose a book for me to read. What else can I do in this lifetime except for force them to choose a book for me to read to see if they truly know me? I've known these girls 3-4 years, some of them 3, some of them 4. They're 4 friends. I selected them. No, I didn't. They came to me. Anyways, I have the charm, I know. Whatever, guys. So I selected 10 books. Some I'm more interested into them, and some that I just was like, oh, okay, let's just add them in. And I decided to let them choose. And so here we have the 10 options. His and Hers, The Atlas 6, A Light in the Flame, Heat of the Everflame, In the Likely Event, A Love Letter to Whiskey, King's Cage, Magnolia Park's Long Way Home, Spells for Forgetting, and Beg, Borrow, or Steal. So those were all the books, and I have 4 friends, as I said before, Coco, Mimi, Lolo, and Ran. These are all nicknames that I've selected to not to invade their private, to make sure that their privacy is still there. So these are not their real names, these are not their real nicknames. They're just nicknames that I just thought of on the spot so I can call them throughout the video, okay? But anyways, so I texted all of them, and obviously first to answer is Coco. She's eating dinner, and I was like, answer me, you know it's rude to leave people unread. She answered, and she chose The Atlas 6. Yes. I'll talk later. Then, next person comes on is Mimi, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna choose the worst book for you because she decided to not read the print clearly on the image I sent her to choose a book for him. And she was just like, I'm gonna choose his worst book. And she chooses His and Hers. Later on, she tells me, oh yeah, I thought it was a romance. Oh yeah, I didn't know that, I had to choose the best. And I was like, oh, that's okay. I still think that's a good book because it's His and Hers is by Alice Feeney, which is also the author of Rock, Paper, Scissors. So that's a good bet. Anyways, worked out for her. So she was happy in the end. And then next, Ran answers, and she's like, I'm gonna go by the cover. Chooses King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. Oh yeah, the reason that Coco chose the Atlas 6 is because it was the only one that she actually recognized. And then number 3 is obviously our cute little Lolo. And Lolo was after some debating, after some long talking, she chose Heat of the Everflame. Now, do any of these friends of mine read? Kind of. They're not huge readers like me, but they read. Coco is more of a Percy Jackson Maze Runner kind of fan. And she read Sunrise on the Reaping, but she didn't read the rest of the books. But she watched the movie, so she had an idea when she went into Sunrise on the Reaping. And then we have, obviously, Mimi, who's more of a Hunger Games fan, Harry Potter fan. That's kind of what she does. And then we have Lolo, who she really liked My Fault, Culpa Mia. She's the one that recommended to me in that 12-hour readathon. You guys can see that whole video. It was hectic, to say the least. And I also recommended to her Binding 13, and she is in it. She is a Gipsy. She's my Gipsy. Just gonna say that. And Ran, she has her own books. I'm not really sure that well because she reads it in a different language, so, and there's no translated version. And they're very long-ass books. Like 20,000 million pages long, that kind of vibe. Anyways, so that's kind of, I feel like, all you need to know. But anyways, after some debating, after some thought, I was like, who do I start with? Who do we eliminate? Who do we start? And I was like, let's read the Almost Six, because I've been having this kind of, I guess, on my mind for a while. Also, one of the reasons that my friend chose this book was because she actually bought me as a Secret Santa, the second book to the series, because she knew that I had the first one, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna buy the second one for you so you can continue the series. And ever since then, she's been like, have you read that book that I bought for you? And I was like, dude, I haven't even gotten through the first one yet. And then she just kind of felt depressed for a second, so I was like, I'll read it. More like she chose it for me, but I was the one that put it into the selection, so I feel like I should deserve that. Anyways, so I tried the Atlas 6 today, and I physically inhaled it. I'm more than halfway through it. I am 314 pages in. I was so serious about this book that I literally just ripped out a paper page from my notebook and just stuck it into this book, so then I'd have some bookmark. Some physical form of a bookmark. Physically, I didn't really use it that much, except when between classes when I had to, put it away. But, yeah. Anyways, so there's that. What else did I really want to tell you guys? Oh yeah, so physically, guys, as I said, I inhaled it. This book is really, really good. Like, I'm physically enjoying this. This is an academia type of book. It's like 6 extraordinary, like, magicians are chosen to go into this, like, place, I guess. And they have all those kind of own magical powers. 2 of them are physicians or physicists. Like, they can control matter with their minds. And then there's a telepath. There's one that's, like, she understands the way of life. She can control plants and kind of that kind of idea. And then one of them can manipulate desires. And then the last one, his powers are a mystery to himself even. And they have to survive these kind of not really trials even. It's kind of like they're learning things, they're trying all these things. But there are kind of trials. There's like the physical kind of trial, and then there's more other ones. And so this is kind of what we have to go through. Only the physicists truly know each other before the whole thing starts. But we still go through the process of them trusting each other, not trusting each other, learning things, having to keep secrets from people, all kinds of things. And obviously the Atlas 6 come in, only 5 come out kind of idea. This kind of like, I honestly, guys, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love the academic learning part in books. Like, let's take Fourth Wing, you know, in the first book when we're like there and we're learning things. As being a writer, you have to learn all how like controlled and how, like, not really like let's say there was a fight somewhere and you have to kind of learn why the strategic kind of planning. I enjoy that. I truly enjoy that. That's very interesting to me. So this book where we're like learning about magic, wormholes, and all kinds of things, I truly enjoy that. And this just really interests me. It makes me feel, first of all, intellectual, which who doesn't want to be like that? And it just really interests me. It's what I want in life. So that just makes me happy. And so that's kind of the idea. I can't really say anymore, but I'm really liking Olivia Blake's writing too. It is actually, I expected to not like this book and also to not like her writing because, okay, a lot of these books, their writing is not silly, but it's not so sophisticated. It's more easy to read and flowy, or maybe even lyrical, but simple words. This one is more sophisticated and more like hardcore. Like, if you're gonna go into this book, you need to know that it's not gonna be, it's gonna take some brain power. You're not gonna go into this book and you can be half asleep and still understand it. No, you kind of have to pay attention to detail and know some shit. So, there's obviously that. So, that's kind of the main idea that I wanted to tell you guys. But I'm thoroughly enjoying this book. It's going really well. I have a feeling it will be at least 4 stars. Who do I think will win this challenge? Honestly, probably the Atlas 6 or his and hers. The Atlas 6 currently going really well. I'm going to continue reading. I am going to get through these books and then afterwards I'll be back. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys whenever. And yeah, bye. Hey, Bookwormies. So we are back. It's the next morning. It's still the morning. I have to go, you know, make breakfast and shit, but whatever. We are here to talk because I finished yesterday the Atlas 6. I haven't updated Goodreads, I haven't updated Notion, I haven't updated Fable. Nobody knows currently, in my current timeline, that I finished this book. And I've just gotta say, fuck ass amazing. This book was so good. I love the plot, I love the storyline, and I need to know more. I need to know more. Like, people say, oh yeah, like, if you stop with the Atlas 6, like they didn't feel the inclination to pick up the next book, but I want to know what happens next, because like this ends in kind of a mini cliffhanger and I need to know what happens. So you shall know after this video ends. We will be reading the second book. Don't worry, you will see it one day in the June wrap up. I'll be like, guys, I finished. I also read the whole series, but obviously this book is a trilogy. I only have the first 2 books at home. Shocker. I feel dumb. I feel stupid. Don't worry, guys, though. I will buy the 3rd book. I will buy the 3rd book. But first of all, obviously, my thought, so, first of all, as I said before, the writing it's not lyrical. It's more like it has a lot of harder words, and it's more like brain power taking. So, like, obviously, you have to know that going into the book, it's not going to be super easy to read. There are going to be moments where you're like, what the fuck are they saying? Am I dumb, or is this just hard to read? You may have those moments, but it's fine, because you know that I'm here with you. So I really love the storyline, and I really like the plot. I do have a few shippings. I had a lot of theories. Some theories were almost there. I pretty much almost made it through, but yeah. But not fully. But I really enjoyed this book. This was a 4 stars. It was good. It wasn't the most amazing book known to mankind, but it was good. But anyways, guys, so we have officially finished book 1. I have to now update everything, and then afterwards I'll talk to my friend and be like, I'll tell Coco and I'll be like, hey girl, I finished the book. You chose well. You did a good job. Well, I'm proud. So that's that. Anyways, the next book we will be reading is this. We will be reading King's Cage. Only thing is, it has, I think this is a little misprint. Something I hate is that here at the top it has all the books, like in this series, but then they're like at the top here. It's kind of annoying. Also, this is not the complete series, right? There's more than 4 books. Let me check. So I remember seeing a lot of books. It's like 4 box set, 4 book box set. I think they're just like extras. Yeah, there's just like a 4.5 book. But hey, that means that we're literally almost done, guys. There's book 3 and 4, and I don't think we have to read the last one, but that's pretty good. So just 1 more book and we are finished with this series. So I will be reading this today. We started it today. I don't remember anything. I might listen to some little, like, I don't know, or like read some little summary of what happened. But yeah. Oh yeah, I don't like this print version of the book. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just know there's something weird with this book. Oh yeah, I know what it is. So here it's like full top to bottom. And like here there's barely any space. Usually at the top it says like the name and stuff of the book. So yeah, I know that this is wrong. This is not my favorite printed version, but that's fine. Oh, I really like this dedication. Well, no, I don't think it's a dedication. I think it's just like a quote. It says, "Never doubt that you are valuable and powerful and deserving of every chance and opportunity in the world to pursue and achieve your own dreams." I'm gonna go make breakfast, and I will be back maybe later tonight or tomorrow with an update, depending on how fast I read today. But I do have a lot of plans, so no promises on anything. Bye. Hey, Bookwormies. So I'm here for an update. I haven't updated you guys in a while because, you know, I haven't been getting through a lot of Third Queen. Surprise, surprise. But that's okay. I am officially on chapter 15. I am 208 pages through it. I have cracked the spine. Not my happiest moment, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm like, yeah. I want to try to get like 75% of this book today, and I want to finish it tomorrow, hopefully, or finish it today. Whichever works. Tomorrow, latest, because I want to start on a new book, because I'm just not doing this. But my friend doesn't have to know that, obviously, because sometimes secrets are important, especially when a secret like this could ruin a friendship. Just kidding. She'll still be my friend even after this. But whatever. Anyways, guys, today is June 10th, my birthday. It's my sweet 15. I wish I could say sweet 16, but whatever. That's next year. That's for next year, guys. Next year will be sweet 16. This year's sweet 15. I was gonna make like a whole like birthday week vlog, but then I was like, I have this vlog. Like, what's kind of the point? I know I should have been reading since I came home, but that just didn't happen. But I am going to try to read. I promise, guys. I also want to start to crochet something new, but I just don't know what. I have a lot of blue, a lot of white, a lot of pink, and a lot of yellow. Any ideas? And crickets. Hey, Bookwormies. It's the next day, and I remember this time. I'm currently, guys, I want to show you guys, because I've been in like a little crochet rut. Like, I couldn't think of anything to crochet, and I decided in the end that I'm going to crochet like this star, like not a bag. A star bag. You've probably seen them all around Pinterest. Well, if you're a crochet girly or you aspire to be one and you save a lot of shit, you probably have seen it around a few times. If not, then star bag. You guys, star bag, welcome. Anyways, guys, I wanted to tell you that I have finished King's Cage today. I give it 3.25 stars. It wasn't the most inspirational, amazing-ish book ever, but it wasn't horrible. Surprise, surprise. I didn't love it. Towards the end, I was really getting into it and I was enjoying it. But, like, I guess, like, not the first half, but, like, well, yeah, actually, the first half, I was kind of bored and I had to, like, audiobook it because I just couldn't seem to get into it. And I was like, okay, but I want to finish this. Like, I don't want to DNF this series, obviously, so I was like, I'm going to persevere. And I only audiobook a book when I feel like I will enjoy it later maybe a bit more. And I don't want to DNF it, so I do that. So that kind of tells you I was really close to DNFing it, but I didn't. So let's go put it in though now, guys. Oh wait, let me get my bookmark. And we can stick everything into the respectable places. I have a bookmark. It's kind of broken, honestly. I need new bookmarks, guys. Truly do. Anyways, here I put it in, and King's Cage, you are coming in. Okay, guys. My 2 book journals. I want to one day look through them all. But done. Now it's officially turned over. I feel like, though, one thing that kind of annoys me is that these 2 books... Okay, first of all, this has a different cover from these 2 because this is from Orion and this is... I don't know this publisher's name. Let me check, actually. I kind of want to see what published she used for this one and what's different from the others. Like, I don't know, it's this one. If you guys know it, then tell me because I have no idea because Orion has is where I got, like, the first 2 ones, but then the second book, like, Last Sword, I have no idea. It is... Oh, it's an Orion, too, but it's just, I guess, a different version, because it says Orion paperback, literally, so I'm kind of confused, but whatever. Also, guys, I kind of broke the spine of King's Cage, which annoys me a teensy bit, but that's fine, because, yeah, but it is thicker, I think, than the rest of the books, so it makes sense. Even though I always try so hard, like, especially with binding, keeping, saving, and redeeming, like, the whole Boys of Thomas series that I have, I was trying so hard not to crack the spine. And I know this book, I just didn't care. This really shows to you guys how much I really love this book, which is not a lot. But anyways, I have the last book. I'm going to buy it, and I feel like it's going to fill up to the top, guys. We really have to do something about my book arrangement. It is crazy, to say the least. I really have, like, 0 space in my bookshelf, but we're going to find something. I'll look for some ideas, like... Okay, guys, I think I accidentally pressed the off button, so that happened. Anyways, so I don't know exactly where I stopped, but I'm pretty sure I was like, oh yeah, I don't know what to do about, like, I can't really raise the bookshelves again, because now the books at the top are already filling up, so there's not enough space to be able to raise it higher, and still be able to fit everything. So I think I'll have to start brainstorming, like, moving things outside of that bookshelf, or just finding more space where to stuff it. And because of the different sizes, it's kind of hard. But anyways, guys, currently I am reading His and Hers Now by Alice Feeney, which is a book that Mimi chose for me. And guys, this is good. I really like Alice Feeney's writing. There are, like, a few quotes that I've, like, underlined. I remember also in, what's it called? What's the book called? Rock, Paper, Scissors. I also outlined a lot of quotes. I don't know where they are currently, but let me try to find the quotes online. If every story has a happy ending, then we have no reason to start again. Life is all about choices, and learning how to put ourselves back together when we fall apart, which we all do, even the people who pretend they don't. The only thing about losing everything is the freedom that comes from having nothing left to lose. The best lessons are often the ones we don't realize we're being taught. Silence cannot be misquoted. Books can be mirrors for whoever holds them, and people don't always like what they see. I love that one. But if there's one thing I've learned from life as well as fiction, it's that nobody is ever just a hero or just a villain. We all have it in us to be both. Oh yeah. I wish people were more like books. If you realize halfway through a novel that you aren't enjoying it anymore, you can just stop and find something new to read. Same with films and TV dramas. There is no judgment, no guilt. Nobody even needs to know unless you choose to tell them. With people, you tend to have to see it through to the end. And sadly, not everyone gets to live happily ever after. That one is such a good quote. Like, there are so many amazing ones. There's also this one. 2 more, and done. Okay, guys? Life is like a game where pawns can be queens, but not everyone knows how to play. Some people stay pawns their whole lives because they never learn to make the right choices. Also, there's this one. Okay, last. Oh no, 2 more. And that's it. All people are addicts, and all addicts desire the same thing, an escape from reality. My job just happens to be my favorite drug. Because the main male character, he's like a writer, but he's also a screenwriter. And this was just like what he said, and I just see it so well. Okay, last one. But then, isn't love like breathing? Isn't it instinct? Something we're born knowing how to do? Or is love like speaking French? If nobody teaches you, you'll never be fluent. And if you don't practice, you forget how. Okay, no, last one. I promise you guys. Sometimes I think it's the fear of falling down that makes people trip up. We're not born afraid. When we're young, we don't hesitate to run or climb or jump. And we don't worry about getting hurt or fret about failure. Rejection in real life teaches us to fear. But if you want something badly enough, you have to take the leap. Like, okay, last one, but okay, one more, and that's it, because I just love how she writes, and I love the style. Like you don't even know, like, you notice how it's beautiful, but it's not like, sometimes lyrical writing can be heavy, so it kind of takes away from the plot. It's like, you don't really need the plot because you have the writing, but the plot is just as good as the writing. It's just so cool how she does that, and I really love the idea. Okay, last one. But I realized recently that words are just words, a series of letters, arranged in a sort and order, most likely in the language we were assigned at birth. People are careless with their words nowadays. They throw them away in a text or a tweet. They write them, pretend to read them, twist them, misquote them, lie with, without, and about them. They steal them, then they give them away. Worst of all, they forget them. Words are only value if we remember how to feel what they mean. Okay, last, guys. We are our parents' echoes, and sometimes they don't like what they hear. Oh yeah, believing in someone is one of the greatest gifts you can give them. It's free, and the result can be priceless. Like, there are so many good quotes. I can continue forever. There's a huge amount. Like, oh, there's also this one last one. Okay, guys, last thing. This is about dreams. Dreams are like dresses in a shop window. They look pretty, but sometimes they don't fit. Sometimes don't fit when you try them on. Some are too small, others are too big. Luckily, my mother taught me how to sew, and dreams can be adjusted to fit, just like dresses. I love these. These quotes are just awesome, and these are just from Rock, Paper, Scissors. His and hers, I have different ones. I don't have as many. But I'm only halfway through it. Okay, that's actually not exactly halfway. I'm like 47, so almost. I don't have too many quotes, but if I go right now on Goodreads and search them up, I can find a million more. But I'm not going to do that, first of all, because I want to make sure I don't get any spoilers. But I checked, these ones aren't really spoilers. They're just talking about the plot. Let me find a few notes or highlights. Oh my god, this one. Okay. The only people with no regrets are liars. I really love that one. Okay, and this is one that I found. Okay, this is right above the only people, like the liars quote. So, we all have cracks, the little dents and blemishes that life makes in our hearts and minds, cemented by fear and anxiety, sometimes plastered over with fragile hope. I choose to hide the vulnerable sides of myself, as well as I am able to at all times. I choose to hide a lot of things. And yeah, but I really like it. These are like kind of like psychological thrillers, I think. I'm not sure, don't quote me on this at all, but yeah. Anyways, I'm really enjoying his and hers, as you guys can tell, and I'll continue reading, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, because this video is getting long, because it's just me reading all the quotes from Rock, Paper, Scissors. I will later read all the his and hers quotes, guys, don't worry, I will. Bye. Hey, Bookwormies. So, I think I showed you guys, yeah, I was talking about yesterday about obviously continuing his and hers, and then I'm halfway, and I also talked about my star bag. So, first of all, star bag, I'm officially, like, almost done. I have both sides, I have it sewed, like, I can stick stuff in there and shit like that. Only thing that's left is the strap. I've been doing, like, this weird version of the strap. It's kind of, like, to make it more sturdy, because if I just do, like, single crochet or half double crochet or something, it's not as good. Like, it's just not as sturdy. So I scoured YouTube, and this is the answer that it gave me. That, well, there are a lot of different methods, but if I want also thickness, then this is also a great idea. So this is what I decided to do. It's like this weird method, but it works pretty well. But it does go very slowly, and plus I have to be careful with the stitches, and I'm counting. So there's that. Anyways, next part, guys, is his and hers. A little
update. So today I had some time on my hands, and what did I do with that time? I crocheted and I read, and surprise, surprise, I finished His and Hers. And guys, this book was real good. It was really good. I really like Alice Feeney. I really like her book. I like her style. I like everything about her plot, and I really did not expect who was the person in the end who was the murderer. I did not guess. I did not guess at all. I tried so many times. I was like, oh my god, like I always kept coming back to the same person. But yeah, honestly, I did not expect who it was, but I feel like it makes sense. It really makes sense after thinking about it. So I finished and I give it 4.25 stars. I told Mimi about it. She knows, the whole world knows. I am gonna at the end put a ranking of the books. I kind of have an idea. I think it's gonna be like, I think I rated though the Atlas 6 4.5. Let me check Notion, because Notion knows me. Notion. So how much did I give it? Because I have no freaking idea. I don't remember, guys. I gave it 4 stars. Okay. And then I gave His and Hers 4.25. So I feel like it's gonna go like this: His and Hers, the Atlas 6, Heat of the Everflame, and then King's Cage. That's my current guess. It could change between King's Cage and Heat of the Everflame, but probably not with the Atlas 6 and His and Hers. I feel like Heat of the Everflame will probably be like a 4 stars max, but it will still be lower than Atlas 6. I don't know, actually. Honestly, I don't know, but King's Cage is probably gonna be last. Kind of depressing, but that's fine. Anyways, time to read you guys some quotes from His and Hers, because, yes. Okay. I think we finally get what we think we want. It loses its value. It's a secret nobody ever shares, because if they did, we would all stop trying. Tell a person they're wrong, and they'll cover their ears. Tell a person they're right, and they'll listen to you all day long. And there's also this one. Youth fools us into thinking there are infinite paths to choose from in life. Maturity tricks us into thinking there's only one. So there's that one. Sometimes we hold on too tight to the wrong people until it hurts so much we have to let go. We reach an age, and it is different from everyone, where we finally realize that all the things you thought mattered don't. People rarely see themselves the way others do. We all carry broken mirrors. Like, I love these quotes. Oh, this one is so good. Memories are shapeshifters. Some bend, some twist, and some shrivel and die over time. But our worst ones never leave us. And it's so true. Like, I can think of bad memories in an instant, but good memories are so much harder to remember. They change, they are looked at a different perspective, but bad memories always stay the same. They're always looked at as bad, and you always remember them. Oh, I remember this one. Sometimes I get lost in my own thoughts and fears, trapped within a world of worry, which deep down I know only exists in my head. Anxiety often screams louder than logic, and when you spend too long imagining the worst, you make it come true. Silence is my favorite symphony. I can't think clearly when life gets too loud. Okay, so anyways, guys, and now I'm gonna put that in reading Heat of the Everflame, the 3rd book in the Kindred Curse series. There's gonna be another one at least, so it's not gonna be the happily ever after story. Not yet, at least. I know that for sure. I don't know how many more books there actually will be in this series. I just know there's gonna be a few more. I did actually start it yesterday when I was still reading His and Hers, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's gonna be a 4th book, Burn of the Everflame, which supposedly will come out in 2026. Let's hope that the 4th one is the last, but I don't know, honestly, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna continue crocheting my strap, and then tonight I will continue reading the book. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. I don't have any thoughts on Heat of the Everflame, but since I've started reading it, I'm feeling better about it. Like before, when I just got selected, I was just like, no, I don't want to read this. Like, kill me if you have to. I just don't want to read this. Handcuff me, do whatever you want, just don't make me. But then now, since I've started it, I remember how easy it is to fall into the pattern of it, and it's like really easy to read, and it's interesting. It's truly interesting. So yeah. Hey Bookwormies, it is Saturday, and I'm here for an update on Heat of the Everflame because I've been going through it a lot. I'm like, let's check how much percent I'm through it. I think I'm like 70 something. I am 73% through it. I want to finish it by tomorrow because I want to start on some new books. But I've been enjoying this book so much. Like, I was kind of like at the start, like when it first got chosen, I was like, I don't really want this. Why was it chosen? I was like not on the verge of tears, but I was just there like, no. But then afterwards, as soon as I started this book, it really sucked me into the world. Pencil just really knows how to like make the writing immersive, and I started enjoying the book, I'll tell you the truth. And you see, and I got through this, like, I read a huge chunk of it last night, like huge, from like 30 to 70%, so like it's a lot I read. This morning I just read like 3%. I didn't really have time to read that much. It's almost 5 p.m. actually, but whatever. Anyways, I am loving this, guys. I also like sobbed, like truthfully sobbed my heart out. I'm just enjoying it a lot. Yeah, honestly, I think it'll be finished by tomorrow. I don't think today I'm going to be reading that much. Like, all the reading got done this morning. If there's going to be any more reading, I'm going to be surprised. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll update you guys probably tomorrow with the final update, probably when I'm finished with this. And then we'll do the final ranking of the books. I think, in the end, this book will be either first or second place. Currently, His and Hers is first. Then The Atlas Six. And then lastly is, oh my god, I hate saying this, King's Cage. I think this will, or like, I don't know if this will be higher than His and Hers or not, but I think it will be like at least 4 stars, so like around where the Atlas 6 is, but it'll still feel higher than the Atlas 6. It'll be like a 4.05 at least. So yeah, anyways guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hey Bookwormies, so I'm back for an update. There isn't really much to update, but it doesn't matter. That's totally fine. Anyways guys, not much has changed, but I did just come back from a surprise birthday party that my friends threw for me, and some of them, well, all of them follow me, but some of them watch. So if you guys are seeing this, thank you. This is probably gonna come back, like, this video is probably gonna be at the end of July, but whatever. And I'm like wearing one of those shirts right now because it's so comfy. Like, I don't really wear oversized shirts, but this is so comfy and I like it. I think I'm gonna buy one oversized now, but whatever. I'm not gonna show you guys anymore because, like, you know, like any of the presents and stuff, because they're private. I know you little sneaky ones want to see, but it's private. Anyways, so what did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the book. Literally 0 updates. I literally just wanted to come here and say hi. I will be finishing it tonight. I promise. Because tomorrow's the start of the new week and I want to start like totally new books. Like, I don't know what yet, but well, actually I do. I want to start the Mindfuck series, and I want to continue with the Blood and Ash series because I'm kind of behind with it. So I want to catch up. And also there was a new book that came out on my birthday, so I feel like it's a good idea. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.